Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Minister Ashley, and I am really late with this Astro-Prophetic reading for the full moon happening in the sign of Libra, and that happens at 26 degrees of Libra. And I do have a blog post going into a little bit of the details about this full moon. I have also posted an esoteric meaning of Good Friday, and as I'm recording this is on Good Friday. So you can check out that video for the esoteric meaning of Good Friday. That ties into a very pivotal point that is happening in the collective dealing with relationships. So the art of relating to others. I did pull some other cards, but like what happened, I thought I was recording, but I recorded myself setting up, which is totally cool because it was a personal message, but as well, I feel like it is a collective message. All right, I'm going to pull a couple other cards. So we have here generational blessings. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know how I've been saying for years, let the first will be last and the last will be first. That is a generational cycle that's happening as we are incarnated in the midst of this. All right, that comes from Deuteronomy 1:11. Okay, that's right here. Okay, the two other cards that came out was 10, renewal. 222, soul commitments. From this new angel deck, this angel tarot deck that I got maybe about a couple weeks ago. I have been posting some pictures on the community tab, and this is the 𝐷𝐴𝐴. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly, and the name means God, the source of wisdom, and that's number 65, which equals an 11, another 11. That's a generational number. So 10 is generation, but 11 is like the rebirth of that generation or the beginning of a new generation. It reads, fountain of wisdom gives success in all ventures. And these cards are so awesome because it comes with like scriptures that go with that angel, as well as a sigil. So you can work with that angel. I mean, it's really awesome. So if you're getting into studying about angels and angelology and all that stuff, then you can use these cards. I just totally fell in love with them. And for my upcoming deck, I will be posting an update about this deck real soon. We have, I am the grand architect. Everything has a grand design, a purpose, and a plan. And I am that I am. And that is beautiful because we are in the last decan of Aries, and Aries is that fiery beginning. It's the I am, the impetus of all things, and the impetus of this new beginning. So who are you? Question, who am I? What follows I am? I am not Ashley. You are not your name. And while it may have some symbolic meaning, it may have some reason why your parents named you that, but who are you? You are to really set that tone right now. And really during the Aries new moon, you came to that understanding of I am, who am I? You know, I follow that I am with whatever X, Y, and Z. Now you are, who am I in relation to others? How do I relate to others? How does my inner power magnetize those towards me? How does my inner power magnetize certain situations, attitudes, energies towards me, aka spirits? I really needed to say the word spirit. The gift of giving. Generosity, being generous at this time. So I feel like with the 222, which is a number that has been connected since a couple years ago, has been connected to a divine feminine, and this what seems to be a lucky chance, a chance of luck or something, and she's being blessed financially with something. So I feel like it is a divine feminine, but that could be a male or a female, or someone that may not, an identity of either a male or female, but they're in their divine feminine power, and that divine feminine essence magnetize some great financial blessing towards them. And with that card of the gift that keeps on giving, that you're breaking generational curses by giving. And that's divinely giving, exercising your faith, pushing your faith and your faith envelope to the last, I hear, corner. So the corner's square represents completion and a new beginning all at the same time. So you're pushing it to the last square, to the last corner. That means like you're on your, what may seem to be the last, you're actually making something new out of it. That's just what's coming through now. Hopefully that makes sense. But that to the last corner was specifically what I heard. And we have 619, the alchemical marriage, which represents divine union, the inner unification, reunion with a loved one. So that loved one could be someone on the other side. It could be connecting with your ancestors. It could be connecting with someone all the way across the world and really energetically bonding with that person. Because you guys, your magnetism came from the I heard the frequency realms and the frequency range. So you guys vibe at the same level. It's like you vibrate at the exact same frequency, and that frequency, it came together and they bounced back to each other. And that's what really magnetized you guys towards each other. It wasn't that you had the same color or the same name, went to have the same interests like that. They could be, you guys could be from two different interests in two different age groups, whatever, but it's something that inwardly vibrated with you, and that vibration attracted them to you, and vice versa. Inner unification. So that inner unification, drop the card. Inner unification comes from the left brain and the right brain, the feminine and the masculine coming together, more so like the masculine and the feminine coming together to create that alchemical marriage. And that marriage is a commitment. So someone that is so in tune with themselves that they're married to themselves, if that makes sense. So a lot of times we have internal battles. So instead of having a union within ourselves, we have dysfunction within ourselves. We contradict ourselves. I hear plagiarize ourselves for some reason, plagiarize. But we have committed some type of spiritual fraud because we came down here to be a unique expression of our soul. But instead, we have fallen victim to the human trap. And through that human trap, that we have ensnared ourselves. So that contradiction, that plagiarism, if you will, a breaching of the contracts, now it is, I hear, it's null and void. You may have slipped up and, went against your inner tuition, went against what you really felt like was the right thing to do, but the divine spirit is cycling it over, especially with that 10 card, the renewal, because you at first you were completely against your own self. Like your inner voice was saying one thing and the outer world was saying another thing. And you felt like you had to please the outer world. But being that you are unifying within yourself and your inner world is matching with your outer world and vice versa, as above, so below, as within, so without, that you are having a rebirth, that contract, that alchemical marriage, you're really merging into one unified person or soul person, because you have the person is a physical body or the identity, and your soul is something that's indwelling in that physical temple. But anyways, you're merging within yourself and you're becoming one whole expression of truth, of purity, of your personal truth. And because of that, you're having this rebirth. And because of that, you're being given all these spiritual tools. Because of that, you're also being given tangible tools to help you be able to express yourself in a higher, better expression. So I really don't have a whole lot more to really say. We have the 1221, and that's facing your shadow self or your ego. And that's the conscious with the subconscious. Like, once again, like your subconscious was showing you things, but your conscious mind was blocking it. It's like, I see two teams playing against each other, and it's a goalie, soccer, I see like soccer field. So the goalie is there guarding the post, and someone tried to make a score, and you're like, get it out of here, like your subconscious mind was trying to tell you something, and you were like, get it out of here. So you smack the goal, the blessing out of the way. But now, being that you're merging with your higher self, your subconscious mind, the Holy Spirit, that you are indeed manifesting those true blessings, because before you were blocking them. You were playing against yourself. Two different teams, but really, honestly, the same team. Two opposing sides. Instead of playing against each other, instead of your higher self playing against your material self, that now you guys are working together. And that's why it's becoming easier to manifest. Another thing about the word manifest, it's like a list. It's like request. And you know exactly what to request and how and when to request it, because you are in tune. You are in alignment. So I believe that's it. I know it's short and it's sweet. Hopefully it was sweet for you. It was sweet for me. But hopefully this really resonated with you. You can always check out the shop listed down below in the description box. I have listed some new items there. Oh, let me use these. Speaking of which, these are new. I'm just going to roll it. All right, let's see here. We have the number 7, the moon, and then we have Scorpio at the very top. Okay, so someone could have a Scorpio moon placement. It could be maybe even their moon could be a Scorpio, or it could be something that's happening in the 7th house. And actually, you know, the 7th house is the house of Libra. Maybe it's something that's happening with a sun, moon, or rising, or maybe even a Venus Scorpio. I'm gonna roll it again. Maybe that could be somebody, you the viewer, or either someone that's connected to you. We have Cancer, and then we have the North Node, and then the 12th house. So it could be a Pisces, or it could be letting go, healing, releasing. It could be a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, or maybe someone with a North Node in Cancer. And one more, oopsie, drop this. Well, it says 5, maybe 5th house. Okay, I'm gonna roll the other 2, the moon, and then we have Sagittarius, and it fell again, and Gemini. Sagittarius, Gemini could be somebody, North Node, South Node, Sagittarius, and then Gemini, or Gemini and Sagittarius, or either they could be dealing with those 2 people. It could be a polarity in their chart, or it could be something that they're ascendant, descendant, you know, something that is dealing with those energies. And one last roll, because it's fun. We have Aquarius. Is this 6 or 9? The ninth house, and then we have the sun. So the sun could be in Sagittarius, or either in Aquarius, or it could be someone that they're dealing with that I feel like is something with their identity, that they need to squash something or either set something straight in their identity. Like, what I mean by that is that these people, whether it was a Sagittarius or an Aquarius, or somebody, sun, moon, or rising, some connection to that what's happening is that they feel like they can't express themselves because they feel like they're going to be judged or ridiculed by these people or by that person. So that identity type of thing, they have to really allow their sun to shine. They have to really step into their power and really set the record straight of who they are, because they're suffocating under somebody else's sun and they're living in the shadow of somebody else. So yeah, I believe that is all. Thank you guys for tuning in so much, and make sure that you do check out those esoteric videos. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of those. I also feel like I'm going to be changing things up quite a bit with the ministry. I enjoy teaching. On the bottom of the deck, I have someone just for you, and we have, that's from Genesis 222, another 222 coming through. So it could be soul connection. It could be someone really stepping into their soul power, even if it isn't necessarily a romantic connection. It's always good to set your own record straight, to set yourself straight in your personal path. Otherwise, you will find yourself just out of whack altogether. The relationship will not work, and living in someone else's shadow. But it's time for you to step into your own glory, which is represented by this sun symbol here. Okay, this also is like the eye. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on someone else, or should you be focusing on yourself? So the sun, if you look at the symbol, if you can see the symbol good, let's see if you can see it good. All right, so if you see it, it's encased. So you have here, oh, where did it go? It's surrounded, the middle is surrounded by something. So that's the ring of the Saturn. The outer ring is the ring of the Saturn. So whatever's in the middle is protected by the rings of Saturn. That also could be the eye that watches, the eye that sees all. So the eye that focuses too, the human eye that focuses, and then you have your higher eye that sees the truth. And this is also protection, honor, glory, all of that contained. That's why this, in this one glyph, that's why this is my favorite symbol. I use it in a lot of things, and you can see it a lot in my oracle deck. Actually, if you see here on the back of it, I have the ring of Saturn, and then I have the glyph hidden here in the middle, in the very middle, success and protection, all of that. Okay, so anyways, yeah, see, I really want to teach. I really want to share, you know, more teachings and stuff. So anyways, like, just to give a update about the I Am That I Am Divine Guidance cards. They are coming. I have changed quite a bit on it. So you see this outer edge right here. I've changed the color. I also have added a gold brim around here, and they're going to be rounded on the edge, as well as this going to be gold foil right here. And you can already see that this has gold on that side, but I'm changing them, and so it has required for me to go back and forth with the designers a lot. I designed the cards myself. I did all of the editing, all of the graphics, everything like that, all of the artwork and all, but like their designer that has to print the stuff out, print the deck, it requires the actual mold. So that mold has to be made for the type of deck that I want. So it's a little more complicated than what these ones are currently. So I keep you guys posted on that and everything. And with the Ascended Bible Divine Guidance cards, I did 2 prints of these, and then a printer here in the States, but I'm using an overseas printer, and that's going to be another process with that. So hopefully they'll be out during the summer of this year. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to change quite a bit on these cards, as well as the booklet and everything. Look, I cut the deck. I'm not fooling around. I cut the deck. We have here 999, and that's fertility and renewal. Once again, like, seriously? As well as enjoy, like, I'm not fooling around. I'm gonna be up here for another 30 minutes, okay? Enjoy your desires. That's Psalms 37:4. Follow God and enjoy the desires of your heart. So follow God. Follow your higher self, the Holy Spirit, the Divine Spirit, your angels, your guides. You cannot go wrong, okay? Because everything always leads to victory. Everything always leads to victory when you do it that way. Okay, so I think I'm done. Don't forget to check out the 2nd edition of the Angel Lunar Planner. I have that listed down below. Yeah, so a lot of changes are coming, so I'm very excited about that. I will talk to you guys later. All right, much love. Peace. Peace and blessings.